Ladies and gentlemen, the star of Bazaar, John Biner.
I have a special treat for you tonight, something that I'm very proud of. Our show has been picked as the first Canadian-American television show to be shown via satellite behind the Iron Curtain in Peking, China. I'm glad you're thrilled as I am. And now I'd like to introduce you to the director of the People's Television Network, Mr. Seo Tung Lu, and his interpreter, Kate Tang. Mr. Lu, please. Good evening, sir, and welcome to our country. Are you enjoying our stay here?
美國廣播車每天到這裡來。
What's to enjoy? I was in New York 3 hours. I got mugged. My baggage was ripped off at the airport. I go to Los Angeles. The smog was unbearable. It's been a complete bummer.
What did he say?
Director says he loves your country, especially your magnificent cities of New York and Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, have you been to Disneyland?
No,
你會不會旅行Disneyland?
Of course, I've been to Disneyland. Big deal. Once you see an 8-foot rubber pig talk to a 10-foot plastic mouse, you've seen it all.
Well, I realize you have to run around and see a lot more of the country. And before you go, I know you want to say hello to your countrymen back there in your native tongue. Do that?
No,
Say something in native tongue, schmuck.
Thank you.
Would you mind telling us what he said, sir?
Comrade director say, once you have seen 8-foot rubber pig talking to 10-foot plastic mouse, you have seen it all. And don't ever call me a schmuck again.
Good evening, and welcome to Open Forum. Tonight's topic is television comedy. And to answer your questions on this fascinating subject, we are proud to have with us tonight a very special guest, the famous psychiatrist and world's foremost authority on humor.
It's me! There he is. Say my name and I'll go on.
Dr. Hans Stickel.
Hard stickers! There you are. Hello, thank you. Thank you. I am here to answer your questions. Any questions you have on comedy, open forum, and here's a call. No, it's not. Just kidding.
Sir?
Yes?
We have a question.
Who the hell is talking?
Dr. Stickel.
Yes, sir.
What do you think of current television comedy?
I think current television comedy is so funny. Ho, 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 I laugh all the time. Look at Saturday Night Live. Will you, for instance? I'll rate. No, I think it's very good, and they get a lot of laughs, even when the sketches, they have no beginnings, no middle, no end. They get screams.
And how do you account for that?
There's a lot of throwing up. 3, 4. I'm throwing up right now, just wondering why that didn't work.
Another question, sir.
Good for you.
Dr. Stickle, who is your favorite performer from Saturday Night Live?
Funny you should ask that question. Maybe it isn't that funny, but I'll answer anyway. The answer is hands down Chevy Chase. I like that kind of humor because I used to live with Charlie Chaplin. For 10 years, I lived with Chuck. Sure, he could do all kinds of pantomime comedy like he's doing now. Sure, he can do pathos, getting away from the people. Sure, he could do that. And he could do ballet, the same fella, when he was on a little weed. Acrobatics and physical comedy was nothing compared to what would happen if he stayed there too long for one o'clock. Okay. Now we got the cop who's looking for a fresh guy. That's what he's looking for. He could do all kinds of things like that, Charlie could. And I used to thank him for it. Say, thank you, Charlie, for letting the guy put his hand on your dunker like that. Okay, so now here's why I like Chevy Chase. This man is so brilliant, he can fall. Look at him falling. He can fall while he's falling. He can fall while he's falling again. He can even fall while he's standing. He falls while he's falling and standing while he's falling. This man has got so many great things going for him. When he's not falling, he's falling. He's falling. Isn't that wonderful what the man could do? I give him so much credit for falling. But when he's really in there, when he's working on that special comedy, he falls. Just like that. Everything in the world is funny. There's humor in the air.
Doctor? Sir, how do you feel about the new show called Fridays?
Fridays is a fantastic art form called copy comedy. See, they did the same thing they do on Saturday night, only they do it on Friday before Saturday gets a chance to do it.
Doctor, what do you think of this new show, Bizarre?
Bizarre. Now, you talk about crap. I watched it for maybe a minute the other night. Who's this? I watched it for 5, maybe 10, 15 minutes. The show has got possible potential. The show is definitely a hit. Bizarre is the new trendsetter for the country and the world. And who knows? It may go on.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Going now to Super Dave Osborne, who has once again promised us something spectacular. Super Dave? Super Dave, are you almost ready for today's stunt?
Yes, John, I am. And I'm getting ready for what will probably be my most spectacular stunt.
Is it going to be even more impressive than when you tried to mate with a blue whale?
Yes, absolutely. You know, I've been a stuntman all my life, and even though I take every precaution necessary, the thing that protects me most is my incredible sense of what's going on around me. Call it karma, call it vibes, call it ESP, call it what you will. The point is that I sense danger and react like a cat.
So, how do you use that special sense this evening, Super Dave?
Well, as you know, John, I've caught bullets with my teeth, but I did that stunt with my eyes open. I've developed my sensitivity to a point now where I feel confident enough to perform my stunt today with a blindfold. It's a very difficult stunt. I've never done it with a blindfold before, but God is with me, and I hope everything will work out fine. It's an extremely bright day today. As you can see, I'm squinting, but with the blindfold, that won't be a problem. So if you'll bear with me now, I'll get in position, and thank you. All right, guys. Prepare the blindfold. John, what they're doing now is they're putting the blindfold on up a little higher if you can. They're putting the blindfold on so I will not be able to see anything. Louis, if you'll pass your hand in front of my eyes. Okay, I can't see anything. Okay, do you have my visor closed? No. Okay, thanks, guys. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'll have to ask for quiet from the crowd. I appreciate that this many people showed up today for this event, but I'm going to have to ask for silence because the timing of what I'm doing now is very key. Now, it's all between me and the man in the crane, and don't do anything until I say go. What they're going to try to do is crush me with an 11-ton metal... I'm okay. I had a problem. This is not an excuse. I don't make, Super Dave doesn't make excuses. But it wasn't the blindfold that did it. It's just that what I arranged with the guy who was running the crane, what I was supposed to do was I was supposed to put my visor down, then lock into the wall, and then he wasn't supposed to move the ball until I said go. Wait, I didn't mean go. Get this off of me! You weren't supposed to do it until I told you. God, I'm in pain. Get this off! Oh, I need help! Help me, Sonny! Sonny! Sonny, help me! I have to go to a hospital. I shouldn't have done this. I can't believe the guy in the crane. Take it easy, Sonny. I'm in a lot of pain. Everything's broken. I drive real slowly and don't do anything until I say go. Sonny, I'm not ready. Sonny, listen to me. Oh. Well, John Biner, I'm sorry this didn't work, and I'm going to have to cancel my appearance at your birthday party Saturday where that elephant was going to step on my nuts.
Once in a while.
Good morning, madam. May I help you?
You can put your big hand in the sky once. Okay, now will you put the money what you got in there in the bag?
I don't got no money here.
Why, they don't trust you? Put the money in the bag.
I got no money here.
This is a bank?
Yeah?
Then you have bank money. Put the money from the bank in the bag.
No, you don't understand.
I do understand. You see this?
Yes.
This is a gun.
Yeah?
I want to see something that looks like money now.
Now I understand.
Put the money in there.
Okay, but wait a minute. There is no money here. You see, this is not a regular bank.
Not a regular bank. It's an irregular bank.
No, this is a sperm bank.
A sperm bank. What the hell is a sperm bank?
Well, that's where men come and they contribute their spermatozoa.
Spermatozoa! Wait, there's enough. I don't need a brick on the head, okay? Don't worry about it. You never saw me before. It's embarrassing. I see bank. I'm gonna pull a job. You know how they say on television? Sperm bank. I've never been so humiliated.
That's okay.
Forget about my face. I forget about your face.
Okay?
Great. Good. We towels. Okay, good now. Forget about it.
Yeah, okay.
Don't talk about me.
No.
Young man.
Yeah.
As long as I'm here, give me a doctor. Give me a nice doctor from a handsome family. Okay, a little lawyer maybe. A big lawyer. Somebody maybe like Onassis. You got one in the bottle? Okay, fine. Terrific. I love boats.
Sergeant, Sergeant.
No. Calm down. What happened?
It was awful. It was...
Well, look, just come on. Just relax. There now.
Okay. Well, I was leaving my job at the supermarket.
Supermarket, right?
And I was walking down the street all alone, just minding my own business. It was daylight out. There were lots of people around. And suddenly, this guy in his car, he honks his horn at me. So I turn around and I...
Hey, hold on. Hold on. You mean he honked his horn?
No, his corn.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Then it was awful. I mean, he got out of his car and appled me to the ground.
Now, you mean he grappled?
No, appled. What's the matter with you?
Well, then what?
Then he graped me.
What?
Grape. Look, don't make me repeat it. It's such an ugly word.
Okay. So, what did you do?
What could I do? I yelled for kelp.
You yelled for kelp?
Yes.
How'd you do that?
I yelled, kelp! I mean, can you imagine broad daylight, all those people, and no one responds to my cry of kelp?
Did it occur to you to kick him in the grain?
Brian, look, you're trying to be smart.
No, I'm trying to kelp. You said you were grape, didn't you?
Yes.
Well, that means you're no longer a sturgeon.
You mean a virgin?
No, sturgeon. What's the matter? You hard of herring? You think I'm just talking for the halibut?
What's the problem here, Sergeant?
Oh, Captain, I was walking down the street and a man honked his horn at me. And then he attacked me and he graped me. And then I come in here and this sergeant asked me if I was hard of herring. And then he says, oh, well, then I'm talking for the halibut. But I just don't know anymore because nobody will believe me.
No, calm down, my dear. Calm down. I know you've had a tough day. I tell you what, why don't you go home, a little rest, all right? Lie down for a while. I'm sure we'll find the man.
Okay, look, thank you very much.
You're most welcome. You take it easy now.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, dear. What a poor soul.
Hey, wait a minute. You mean my captain, the man I modeled myself after? You bought that story?
Don't be stupid. Of course I didn't buy it. That's ridiculous. I mean, the woman belongs in a loony bin. I mean, who in his right mind will want to grape her? I mean, you get a load of the size of her basts?
You hear that out there? You hear that? 20,000 fans are booing you. Every sportscaster in the country saying, I told you so, I told you so. The National Basketball Association expands one more time. It'll ruin professional basketball. Don't you like being in first place? If you lose this one to the Lakers tonight, you drop to second place. The Lakers are ahead by 8 points here at halftime. You're supposed to be professionals! Look, Cantor, if you can't guard Magic Johnson, just tell me. A whole bunch of you. You're playing stupid basketball. It's moron time out there. And look at you. Look at you. The best defensive player. The best defensive player on the squad at practice. Get you in front of 20,000 fans, you lose your cool, don't you, buddy? You've been called 3 times 3 times for goaltending. We know you can jump 11 feet. And you rips. You haven't done a thing right all night. It's the one you got your shoes on right. Last night you held Dr. J to 3 points. 3 points you held him to last night. Night before that, you shut out Malone. You shut out Moses Malone. Tonight, you're a sieve. Stand up. Now, put your arms up. Now, how could your bar ever get through that? Put your hand. See that? Hey, you make me sick. Sit down. Rips has only got 4 points. He averages 39 a game. Will somebody throw the ball to him? I want these patterns run. I want them run often. Guess who? Rips. I want you to go to the head of the key and pivot and go for the loop. Canada, lob the ball over Jabbar's head. Rips, you'll dunk. Think you can do that? All right. Now, I want you to go out there and I want some desire. I want some heads-up basketball. Think you can do that? Yeah. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah. Yes.
What? Yeah! All right, then get your asses out there. Let's have some heads-up basketball. Come on! Come on! Get out there! Just think. Tonight, the Lakers. Tomorrow, the Celtics. I'll just have to put the little girl in Larry Bird. Thanks a lot. We have a public service thing we're going to do right now. We don't have much time for goodnight, so let me say goodnight here, and I'd like to introduce you here to a Toronto policeman, Captain John Corman. John, why are you here?
Well, John, we at the Toronto Police and other police stations throughout Canada and the United States have been very concerned about the method of apprehending big, violent drug users and other types of violent people.
Yes.
Now, in the past, we've had to use clubs and guns and nasty, nasty things like
Yes,
that.
indeed.
So what we've done is we've come up with a new weapon which we call a taser gun. Now, it functions this way. It shoots an electrical charge, hits the person, immediately rendering them helpless.
Wow, that's wonderful. It's terrific news. Yeah. And it doesn't hurt them or anything like
It
that?
doesn't hurt or maim.
Well, that's
just
wonderful.
wonderful. We love it.
Well, that's terrific. It's too bad we don't have some drug-crazed guy running around here that we could try it on, but...
Well, wait a minute. Maybe I can show you anyway.
Looks harmless to me.
This lady's blocking the aisle.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just have to write her up.